Thanks for joining us for the Real Geeks demo. My name is Jeff Manson. I'm a Hawaii real estate broker and founder of Real Geeks. Last year in 2014, my Hawaii real estate website generated 175 sales using the Real Geeks platform. I initially created Real Geeks solution for my own real estate business because I couldn't find exactly what I needed. It had to have the following. Number one, on the website, it had to be SEO friendly, meaning I did not want to lose my rankings I really worked hard building. Number two, it had to be easy to use for the consumer and create fast search results when they did a search, because if it was fast and easy, I'd get a high conversion rate when they actually were asked to sign up. The next thing it had to have is high conversion rates, because the more people I get signing up on the website, the more daily email updates they're going to be getting and price changes. And the more emails going out, the more requests from users. It also had to be mobile optimized. It also had to have an easy to use CRM, because if it was easy to use, my agents would actually use it. I needed a round robin lead assignment and also weighted round robin, geographic round robin, those types of things to run my business. It also needed to have great follow-up triggers, meaning my agents and myself would be able to see when they're adding favorite properties, when they're coming back on the website, so we can actually do better follow-up. It also had to have it so that agents could view all the activities, every property they're viewing, every saved search and all that. So when they're following up, they can do a better job. And me as a broker, I needed to be able to track different things and view what my agents were doing on the follow-up. And then on the back-end website editor, I'm not a programmer, so I had to have an easy way of adding pages, changing phone numbers, logos, posting blog posts. So everything had to be easy for me to use and my agents. And that's what we did with Real Geeks. Here are the 5 things we're going to cover during this demo. Number 1, how the website is optimized for highest conversion and the user experience, what keeps them coming back. Number 2, the seller lead generation tool, how property addresses are captured and you can generate more listings. Number 3, the lead manager, the CRM, how you can use all the follow-ups and the triggers to convert more leads into clients. Number 4, the back-end website editor, the CMS, will cover how easy it is to edit all the different elements of the website. Number 5, our Real Leads marketing program, how we handle your PPC management so you can focus on what you do best, selling homes. Real Geeks websites are fully responsive and mobile optimized on all devices for highest conversion rates, meaning when a user comes there on any device, whether it's on an iPad, mobile, smartphone, or desktop, the user experience is going to be a little bit different and optimized for highest usability, therefore getting the highest conversion rate, and that's why our websites are so sticky and have a lot of returning visitors. We get asked all the time, why do Real Geeks websites have higher conversion rates? It's real simple. They're fast and easy to use for the consumer. Therefore, when somebody's asked to sign up, they're more likely to sign up. Let's get started in the demo right now. Here we are on the quick and simple easy search. The consumer has pull downs. They're able to pick their city, region, neighborhood. They click, they're able to get the search results, view them. Easy to read for the consumer. It's displayed nicely, big images. They click on the property, they're asked to sign up. They're more likely to sign up because it's been so easy at this point. As soon as they sign up, they're going to be able to access all the properties. They get an autoresponder saying, hey, thanks for signing up. We've saved your first search. And they'll start getting automatically dripped on new listings and price changes. And you as the agent will get a new lead notification with a link to the CRM we'll go over later. Here's the detailed property page. It flows nicely. It's big, easy to read. What's your home worth? Seller lead gen and calculator at the bottom. Got the address up. They're able to add favorite properties here. View bigger images using our photo gallery, which I actually prefer. It's simple and easy to view them quickly by scrolling up and down, and then you can just close it out and then continue on. They're able to request information, schedule a showing. If you notice, their information's already in there, so they only need to type in their comments. We're making it as easy as possible for the consumer to send a message or schedule an appointment. We have additional call to actions in the middle of the page. You can view a map. You can even do a street view if you want. There's also a share button there, so you can share socially. You can like the page. You can share on Facebook, on Twitter, Google+, all the good social media. There's some additional call to actions with your phone number. The consumer can easily page from property to property, add additional favorite properties. It's all about making it easy for the consumer, because if it's easy for the consumer and it's a good tool, they're going to keep coming back. You can go in here, go back to list view. You don't get lost. You can sort by different items. You can do a refined search and save an additional search. Let's do Lonnie Kai here in my neighborhood, and they can do a search there. They get the results. They're able to save the search, name it, and also choose the frequency, whether they want it daily, weekly, or never on the email notifications. Real simple. You may be doing that for a customer when you're talking to them, because you may want to help them out. We have an interactive map. If you scroll over, you can see the ones on the map. It's really fast and easy to use. The ones that are red are their favorite, so you can see that property's been saved. They can see all the same information, but if you notice, they do not get lost because all the tabs stay at the top. So the consumer never gets lost. They're able to flip back and forth to the map, go to the next page of properties. They can zoom in. It becomes very interactive. It's all about ease for the user. If it's easy for the consumer, whether they're doing a map search or list view, and they don't get lost down a black hole like other solutions, they're going to keep using your website and keep coming back and getting those daily email updates, and you're going to be able to convert more of them. And there's a user profile space up there where the consumer has their favorite properties, saved searches in their profile. Here's their saved searches. They can go in and view them, edit them, change the frequency. They can edit their search and then rename it. They can go to their saved searches again and do whatever they want. They can delete it. Real simple and easy. They can rename a search. They can view their favorite properties. They can even remove their favorite properties. And then they can change their information on their profile as well. That concludes the website, how easy it is for the consumer and why it converts more traffic into leads. Now we're going to jump into the seller lead generation tool and how it can help you get more listings and potential sellers, and also additional triggers of users that are using the website if you have it enabled. All right, let's see how easy it is. Here's the landing page of the seller lead generation tool. The consumer will punch in their address, and whether they sign up at the end or not, we're still going to capture that information as a potential lead. They punch in their address, they get this results, shows their property on a map. They can pick their condition of property. They can verify the property details and get valuation. Then it loads the home valuation and is covered by the lead capture form. So they can see there is information that also shows the nearby sold properties. We do cover the sold price and the average square footage, so they're more likely to sign up. As soon as they sign up, they're going to be able to view the property history, last sold date, last sold price, the property value, the rent value, and all the nearby sold properties within a certain time period. One of the benefits of using the seller lead generation tool, it will be embedded on the website on every detailed property, so the consumer can punch in their address, submit their property, verify their information, and mark down their intent. As soon as they submit that, they can view their property valuation, all the nearby solds. What's beautiful about this, though, is they're already logged in using the website, and it's going to be an additional trigger to that agent. So now they know that they got a potential seller lead, and they get that notification, and they can do better follow-up and potentially get a seller and a buyer. Now we're going to cover the CRM, the lead manager, and how easy it is for you as an agent to follow up and see all the user behavior and do some advanced searches and triggers to do better follow-up to convert more leads. Let's jump in. First, we're going to look at the dashboard. You can look at all the different tabs. You got a leads tab, email tab, calendar tab, agents tab, settings tab, master login. You can click on that. If you have permissions, you can log in to edit the back end of the website. Go to support, accounts and pay billing, and help docs. You've got my new leads tab, unassigned leads tab, lead summary, agent summary, potential seller leads tab. We're logged in as an admin now, so you see a lot more than if you had an agent on your team. So you can look at all the summary of your leads and stats, upcoming follow-ups, past due follow-ups. You can actually click on that, and then it'll filter by the upcoming follow-up, so that's pretty good. There's a lead summary tab where you can see all your agents and track how many leads they're getting for a day, week, or month, how many calls, emails, things like that. There's also an agent activity tab where you can see all your agents and what they're doing real time. So whatever they're doing up to date, when you click in that, you'll be able to see that. You can also filter by agent. So if you click on one agent, you'll be able to see exactly what they're doing, when they're getting leads, creating follow-ups, if they're marking that they called them, if they're emailing them, all that good stuff. So that's great to keep track. There's also a potential seller leads tab where you can see all the potential seller leads that started the home valuation seller lead generation tool form but didn't submit their information. Well, that all goes into the potential seller leads tab. You're able to export those and then research their information and follow up. You can also just click on your leads, the My New Leads tab, and just go right directly into your leads. Now we're going to jump into the detailed lead page, one of the most important pages where you can add activities, whether you called them, left messages, schedule follow-ups, send emails, see all the properties they're viewing and all that information. Let's take a look. Now we're on the detailed lead page. Every new lead is tagged with a yellow tag so you can take action on it. And once you take action on the lead, it'll be removed as a new lead. You've got your name, phone number, location based on phone number. You can mark whether they're buyer and seller. You can mark their status, whether they're in escrow. You can also mark their time frame, when they're looking to buy or sell. You can also add their urgency, hot, warm, cold, contacted, not contact. And go ahead and save that information. Then it's no longer a new lead, okay? Then you can add a spouse under second contact. So if there's a spouse, you can go ahead and do that. You can also add tags down below that. Like let's say it's a HUD buyer, you can mark it as a HUD buyer and you can search all your leads later for all HUD buyers. So you can search all your tags through all your leads. Property details tab is very important. This is where you could put what they're looking for. Important notes, like if they want to buy certain schools and stuff like that. So that's very important. It's always there at the top. So when you're calling them back or following up, you can always open that up and have your important notes. Now over here on the right is the activity center where you take action, whether you called them, left message, you can add notes. You can also schedule follow-ups in this one. And on the follow-ups, you can also add, a title. You can follow up on a specific date or recurring. Basically, recurring be like every 7 days and then with an end date. You can add notes on your follow-up. It also has reminders that will sync for your calendar, like your Google Calendar or Mac Calendar. You can easily edit a follow-up if you call them and you don't get them. You can actually click on the edit, reschedule the follow-up easy, move on, and now it's back on your calendar on another date. Over on the right, you can send emails. You can either send a blank email or a templated email, whatever you prefer. If you click on template, it'll automatically load all the information and their name and all that stuff, and you can send it off. All right, right below that, you have the activity summary of all their searches, visits, properties viewed, all that great stuff, average price. And then on the left, you have activity history. So you can search by just all communications and sort that, and now it's only filtering by all communications. And when they send in an email, when you send them an email from the system and stuff like that. Or you can click on all activity, it will show that plus everything that's happening in a timeline. Basically properties viewed, communications, searches performed, adding favorites, all that stuff, that you edited certain things. So that's a whole timeline of everything that's going on. You can also just search by properties. If you click on properties, now it's just going to be all their information that they're searching, all their properties viewed, searches performed, favorited properties added, all that good valuable information that will help you do better follow-up and convert more sales. You can also click on one of the properties from the property view and it'll open up a new tab or window and you can actually view what property they're looking at on the website. Also, when you're doing your follow-up, you can log in as user and then you can view all their saved searches, you can look at all their favorite properties, and even more importantly, you can go ahead and create a new search for them, name it and save it and put in the frequency daily, weekly, or never, and that'll really help them out if you want to give them great customer support. Now we're going to take a quick look at the leads view and advanced search filters. That way you can see the different ways you can follow up based on the user's behaviors. Here we are at the leads view, logged in as an admin. You can look at all the leads and look at important stuff like start date, urgency, number of searches, average price, active date, the assigned agent over there on the right. The admin can easily assign the agents then. So let's dive in here and take a look. I can click on active users today, all my leads, my new leads, everybody's new leads, unassigned leads. I can come over here, I can delete individual ones or bulk delete. I can easily import or export. I can easily bulk reassign. Can easily add a new user. We got some great advanced search filters that we're going to go through now, okay? You can click on active today, so you can see everyone active on the property, and you can go ahead and then add additional filters like last communication date is before, let's say, like 3 weeks ago. So that way you're looking at all the active people on the website that you haven't had any communication with, so you can do better follow-up. We can go back to all leads. We can do another additional filter, and we can look at last favorited property, which is even hotter. Anyone's that last favorited, and you can even do it within the last, like, let's say 3 days or so. So we can add that search. Then we can add another filter, which a lot of programs you cannot do additional filters like this. So we can do last communication date is, let's say, like 3 weeks ago. Again, so now you're following up with anyone that added a favorite property within the last 3 days that you haven't had any communication with in like the last 3 days. These are great ways to follow up with these users based on their behavior and convert more sales. We can go back to all leads, do another one. We can do, this one's great, property location. So you can search for any property location, neighborhood, building that these leads have searched for. Let's say you got a new listing and you want to search for anyone that's searched in Lanikai, like in my neighborhood, and then you want to go ahead and get all those leads. You can export them out, send them a mailer, mass mailer about a new listing. You can call them. Great way to be targeting your leads if you have a specific listing. All right, here's another great one. You can go ahead and add tabs to come back later. So let's say you can come in here, you can do a search by urgency, maybe hot. So we can go in here and search by anyone that you've tagged hot, do a search. But what's really great is you can do save search, name it hot leads, and then it'll be a tab up on the top. So you can always come back and search and go through all your hot leads every day. Okay? And then you can even do hot leads and add additional filters for better follow-up. Can easily be removed. That's a quick view of some of the Lead Manager's advanced search filters. So you can do a better job following up and convert more sales. Now we're going to take a look at lead assignment, round robin lead assignments, some of the ways you can get notifications, and a few of the settings. We're on the General Leads tab now, where you can add your notification email you want to get all your notifications from. You can add an alternate email. You can also add your carrier's text email, so you get text notified. You can also add your signature down here, and also an autoresponder. So when somebody sends in an email request, that autoresponder will go out. Their round robins, we'll go over that in a bit. You can get notified by 3 different ways. You can get emailed to a secondary email, alternate email. You can get text of all your notifications. You can get notified when a new lead comes in, when a seller leads valuation inquiry, when they fill out the home valuation report, incoming email when they're inquiring about a property, wanting more information. You can also be notified when a lead becomes active on the website. You can also get notified when a lead actually favorites a property. You got follow-up reminders, daily follow-up reminders, idle lead reassignments when a lead gets reassigned if you're an admin, potential seller leads. So when somebody fills in the home valuation report and they don't complete it, it'll notify you of that, and it goes into the potential seller leads tab. And if you're an admin, you can be CC'd on all these items that your agents are getting notified on. So that way you can watch what they're doing and find out if they're following up. Now we're going to go over lead assignments. There's a feature up here, idle lead reassignment. So if you set that for, let's say, 4 hours, and an agent doesn't take action on that lead, it'll actually reassign it to the next person available in the round robin. We have 3 different types of round robins. The first one is property search. That is if the user comes in through the property search, you can have agents available on your team and run a weighted round robin or just a round robin. and they can take leads based on that. Also, we have a property valuation round robin, so you can have different agents available in that round robin for anyone that's coming in through the home valuation property landing page. And then we have another one called third-party sources. So if you got your Zillow leads, Trulia leads, Realtor.com leads, you can have different agents available for those leads coming in there. We have template emails, so you can add a bunch of templated emails so you can send out easily. We have email integration. You can sync it with your Gmail or use your other email. You can also sync the solution with your calendar. We also have third-party integrations. Now we're going to go over the editable elements using our easy-to-use backend editor. You can easily change and edit the logo on the top left, top navigation bars and links, the phone number. You can also edit the search and the title above that on every page. Also the landscape image, and you can also add a landscape image on every page. You're also able to edit the body of the content. The sidebar, have multiple sidebars, have different sidebars in every page. You're also able to pull in different listings on every page by different criteria. You're also able to easily edit the bottom navigation in the footer. And then on the blogs, you're able to add as many blog pages as you want, have a different search on there. You're able to have as much body content as you want and edit that anytime, and also a different sidebar and all the elements that go on there. We also offer a program called Real Leads Marketing. That's where we drive traffic to your website using PPC marketing with Google AdWords, so you can focus on what you do best, helping buyers and sellers. Here are some of the benefits of using the Real Geeks system. You get a highly optimized site for conversion that is easy to use and fast for your visitors. You also get an easy-to-use CRM lead manager to convert more sales, a seller lead generation tool to generate listings. You get a Craigslist poster for easy advertising to generate both buyers and sellers, great customer support, recorded how-to webinars, ongoing training through our Keeping It Real Hangouts, Real Geeks Facebook Mastermind group. We are also continually improving the platform and adding features all the time. We are definitely the best value for lead generation websites on the market. If you're interested in moving forward or have any questions, you can reach out to your Real Geeks representative. If you don't have a Real Geeks rep, you can get started on our website at realgeeks.com. We look forward to helping you.